Hey, what's up? My name is John. Just like to thank you for joining me. It's been a while since I made a video. Just kind of been busy a little bit, but for the most part, the holidays are over, which was pretty fun. I mean, not I don't say fun. Did I say fun? No, they weren't fun. I mean, we just had to work anyways. The whole time, so I would say it was just kind of relaxing because everyone was just taking it easy. So that was pretty good. So yeah. Um, the only thing I can say about the holidays is just kind of weird because it's kind of like uh, the whole time spending time with my mom and my brother and sister, and like the whole time we were kind of like uh, debating on what to get each other. So it's kind of funny because like my mom, she'll ask us like, "What do we want?" And we're like, "I don't know," and she'd be like, "Oh, you guys are so difficult because um, when we were kids, she used to buy us everything, we wanted. Okay, not everything, but she would try to get us everything, or at least something that we wanted. And so now that we're older, she was saying that it's so difficult because you can buy your own stuff, and so when it does come to the holidays, it's like, well, what do you want? Like, I don't know. We buy much of the stuff for ourselves, so just give us gift cards. And she's like, I guess. And she feels like it's kind of cheap. I guess she wants something, she wants to give us something better than that. So it's like, whatever. And then on top of that, I have cousins. And so, of course, she wants to get them gifts. But it's kind of weird because they have their own kids. And so she's like, oh, let's buy them something. But they're like, well, what's the point? Because they should buy their own kids stuff. So it's like, I don't know. It seems like no one. It's just these years gets harder and harder to get people something because it's just you don't know what to give them anymore. Um, and gift cards aren't really that fun. I mean, anyone could do that. So yeah. Um, what else happened? So yeah, but other than that, like I said, the holidays were relaxing. Everyone was taking it easy, and so yeah. Um, the one thing that I thought was kind of funny, or yeah, just not really fun. Okay, it was both funny and rememberable. Rememberable? What am I saying right? I don't know. Anyways, um, I was driving home with my girlfriend back to our apartment, and so I guess she was listening to the radio. No, actually, she wasn't listening. She was flipping because she can never find a good song to sing. I'm like, just leave it in one spot. And she's like, no, I want to sing a song. I'm like, okay. So, anyways, she was flipping through the series, or however you say, I don't know, um, stations, and she came across like the '90s song, and so there was this '90s song that was playing, and I kind of laughed at it, and it's one of those songs I kind of been looking for because whenever I hear it, it reminds me of a commercial. No, it's more like a preview. Yeah, it was a preview to a movie. So I looked on the internet, looked for that song, couldn't find it, and said, you know what, hey, let me look for the preview of that movie. And apparently, somebody actually took the time to record uh, the opening to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze video, which was a preview, which I saw it, I just started laughing because um, it starts off with like this little 8-year-old kid walking into a Burger King restaurant, goes to the cash register. Well, actually, I don't know how old he is. He looks 8, but he could be older, could be younger, I don't know. Um, and he's surprised to see like this cartoony character ask him, "How can I help you?" or something, I don't know. But anyway, so he just like blown away seeing this kid pour soda, throwing burgers in the air, and landing it on the tray, and like, here you go. And I don't know, I saw it, I thought it was funny. It brought me like the old days, seeing those old commercials, and thought it was just funny. And then of course, the video that not the video, but the preview that I saw to a movie, or the song that I heard was, um, well, the movie said it was Step Kids, yeah. Um, And the movie actually looks kind of like a, to a lot of people, it looked like a pretty good movie, like a good family movie. Like, oh, you want to watch it, you're gonna laugh at it, and it's gonna be good. Um, but of course, seeing that 100 times, I thought to myself, I always thought to myself, like, well, this is probably gonna be stupid because a lot of those people are people in movies that you never seen them in or even heard of, for that matter. So I was just like, this is funny. A lot of people say, oh, I wanted to see it. And so I was like, you know what, let me look it up because I never heard of it. And so when I looked it up, apparently, first thing first, it wasn't a good movie. And second of all, nobody succeeded from it. And third, uh, the name that they gave us wasn't the name. It turns out that the movie went from being Stepkids to some movie called Big Girls Don't Cry, They Get Even, if I'm not mistaken. And when I read the plot on Wikipedia, which I'm hoping is the right one, turned out to look kind of stupid. In fact, the girl kind of turns out to look not like just some girl part of a dysfunctional family. She turns out to be some more of a, well, bitch, really. I mean, she gets into a fight with her family, runs away to some cabin, and then ends up blaming, I guess, a brother or stepbrother, saying that it was his fault or something. I don't know. But it looks stupid. Nobody on the movie, like I said, there's someone that has been on another movie that was actually good. They all look kind of crappy, kind of movie that you will see on Lifetime or something. So yeah, but the other one is another one that's also kind of crappy that it showed. Preview was I believe it's Suburban Commando, and this one has Hulk Hogan, the wrestler, and Christopher Lloyd. And again, this movie, the preview, you're thinking it's just about a family man who has a great life, and he wakes up only to find out that his next door neighbor is a crazed um, Marine, or who move in, and so now they got to learn to cope with each other or something. Again, completely wrong, because when I looked on Wikipedia again, not only were the ratings for this movie low, but it turned out to be a completely different story. Like, apparently the Hulk Hogan character, he's some kind of alien, was sent to Earth because he, I don't know, president or something of their race was killed, so he had to leave, crash landed on Earth, and now he's stuck here and decides to help out, Christopher Lloyd's character because he's having issues. I don't know. It looks like a crappy movie, and I can see why Hulk Hogan decided to join wrestling again in the '90s, because a lot of the movies that I see him been a part of kind of well, crappy, and so I mean, yeah. Anything else? And so yeah, that's about it. So yeah, and of course, that's it for him, I guess. Yeah. And oh yeah, and also, one more note, of course, is, speaking of Hulk Hogan, the wrestler, I saw the, I guess not the opening, the first WWE taping, but I guess the first Monday Night Raw taping of the year, or the live show. I don't know what it was. I don't really pay attention as if it's live or taping anymore. I just watch it. So I saw it. It wasn't that bad. It was supposed to be old school Raw, so it kind of looked a little like the old 90s, 80s sort of look. It wasn't that bad. Personally, I would give it a B minus. I think some people give it like a C plus or maybe a B plus. I'm not too sure. There's nothing really surprising, I guess. I mean, much of it was already given up. Obviously, Batista's coming back to Royal Rumble. The only thing that I did like was maybe the last part. Mean Gene comes out, introduces the New Age Outlaws. The New Age Outlaws introduce CM Punk. He fights against the Shield. He loses. So I guess the match was good. A lot of people saying, when is this Shield gonna break up? Because they haven't really been doing much, and so you kind of want to see them break out of on their own. So yeah, again, Raw wasn't that bad. Hopefully, it could be better throughout the year. Hopefully, this year could be better because Raw really hasn't really. Actually, wrestling hasn't really been that good for the past, for quite a while. But last half of the year wasn't that good. Not much. Nothing much was happening. You saw a lot of potential, but a lot of it was completely, I don't know, it wasn't really pleasing. So yeah. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. Bye.